Hi, my name is Claire.
And I'm Molly.
And this is Book Stupid. Okay, sorry. Let's get back to your Legionnaire. Get back to your Legionnaire's disease, please.
Okay, so the whole of the internet is like making all these jokes. It's like good Twitter.
Yeah.
But making jokes about like the explosive diarrhea.
Right.
The salad diarrhea.
The salad that makes you shit forever. Yeah.
And like you said, months.
I like, because I was like, I do consume a decent amount of raw vegetables from fast casual dining places. So I was like, I should look into it. And it was like, actually, you should be, the sentence I read today was, you should actually be a little paranoid about this. Anyway, say what you were going to say.
It's like the slop bowl epidemic.
Yeah.
Well, so there's that. And then some people are kind of dusting off hantavirus and pulling that back into the discourse.
Cruise virus?
Well, yeah. And the CDC, which is a front for drugs at this point, is saying, no,
Peptides.
we handled that. No, actually, it was World Health Organization. Who
said, whoo, boy, don't worry about that one.
Buddy, we handled it. Yeah, but like, again, Twitter is kind of like bringing that back, like hantavirus daughter or salad diarrhea son, like that kind of discourse.
Okay.
And I'm like, you guys are missing the big, like, Legionnaires. But then
I know.
it's so localized.
I had this exact conversation with my mom on the phone today. I was like, well, you know about Legionnaires, right?
Totally.
She was like, what? And I was like, Molly has it.
I don't.
Sure.
But this is where you really do feel, okay, like, we're New Yorkers. I don't know what to,
you're not a New Yorker till you have Legionnaires.
This is a real check your maps. If you look at every water cooler or water tower that was spewing Legionnaires onto the sidewalks, that's our neighborhood.
Literally, when it first like started, it was like literally three zip codes. Like the map, it was like all three of our apartments were in this like so specific area.
And like in New York, it's so high population density.
Yeah.
A zip code is like 3 blocks,
Right.
4 blocks.
Yeah, no. I
can't emphasize enough.
This is a very local problem.
And it's a cluster. Okay. It's a confirmed cluster. And this happens in New York like every year. It was Harlem last summer.
So my question is like, when there's a Legionnaires outbreak, is it because like the water in the because then they were like 75 towers are fucked, and I was like, okay, are there always
kissing? Like, what's going? How are the towers sharing?
Right, that was my question, and I was like, is it just that we don't check them enough, or like, is it always like? Can you answer that? Do you know?
I don't know how I mean, I assume it spreads the way any bacteria spreads, but in the summer, are you asking why it happens in the summer?
Yeah, well, sure, I'll take that answer too.
Well, it's because it's like in cooling towers, which is like filled with really warm water. It's like
because summer.
Bacterial growth.
So the cooling towers are petri dishes.
Yeah, the little Legionella bacteria.
And maybe because they are all so close.
I guess.
And the water. I don't know.
I don't get how the clusters happen.
Yeah, me neither. I'm with you. And it was impossible to find any information about this online. I was like,
yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm in a bar and they're showing my block on TV and they're like, we've identified one of the cooling towers. And I was like, fuck.
Oh, Butterfield.
Yeah.
Fucking Butterfield. Okay. Yeah.
Take out those maps for that one.
Yeah. And it is like, oh man, I guess I don't want acute pneumonia that kills elderly. So like, we got dinner on the Upper East on Friday.
Yeah.
I took the weirdest route because like, this is again the most transparent and noble administration we've ever lived in New York City.
Yes.
And it's in a first-time move, the mayor's office did publish all of their findings.
Really?
Yeah, that's why
Harlem
last year they didn't publish it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up. You better be telling me. The problem is it was incomplete information, so I'm kind of doing a spy's shimmy.
Also, Molly was already sick. I think that's why I can keep saying you have Legionnaire.
I don't. I have a common man's virus.
Do you want to know an answer?
Sure.
The wind.
The wind.
Onto it.
Yeah.
No, Jupe spies. The clusters happen because of the wind. Yeah,
Perfect.
thank you, Gyps.
Interesting. So yeah, you were doing like a mime walk to get to dinner.
Right, I was kind of like reinforcing my invisible box. I took like 4 different weird turns, avoiding the like confirmed bad tower.
Like literally my blog.
Yeah, and then the next morning it was like, more! And it's exactly where you did your shimmy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was sort of like, Legionnaires can come and take it, you know.
Oh, but salad diarrhea.
Well, when they said, first of all, Legionnaires, it was like it was like COVID rules where it was like if you are immunocompromised or old.
Yeah.
Like, and so I was like, I'm probably fine.
Yeah.
The diarrhea one, they're saying can take months to get. The quote in this article was from like a personal injury lawyer who represents people who have had this parasite.
Oh my God.
And he was like, no, yeah, you should be you should be pretty afraid. He or she, I can't remember actually. That did spook me. I don't want to be on the toilet for 2 months.
No, I know.
Yeah, I'm already on the toilet for like a lot of time.
So this is the kind of parasite that you do a class action about?
Yeah, because it's like typically because I think that I may just be talking out of my butthole here, but like I think typically we've had an administration that monitors and then RFK rolled back this and so I think if it had happened in the past it would be because like Chipotle say was not following
skirted a protocol. Okay.
Why would you say that?
Sorry, Jupes is eating Chipotle
Currently.
That's been something I've been afraid to eat.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to join you in this fear.
Welcome.
Oh, that was my Legionnaire's paw.
Damn. You can't pass it from person to person.
Right. I do, again, have a common virus.
Half into your mouth. And you
No,
No,
Legionnaires.
it's only you have to
can't.
like you have to drink like you have to inhale the infected. No, you cannot get it from another person.
You really can't.
Check me on that, but you can. I'm pretty sure it's not contagious. You can only get it from like a
Even
cooling
if I
tower.
cough and cough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
We're so satisfied with that.
I've done a lot of reading today. So anything else in your personal life that you want to talk about?
I've simply consumed so much content, so I'm really
Perfect.
that's where I'll shine in this episode.
Got it. Okay.
What about you? What have you been doing, huh?
Well, my only update is sort of almost like a culture one, so I think it's a good transition for us. Also, I'm just going to say I did my notes for the pod after you did yours, and there is a lot of synchronicity happening.
Because we're sisters.
We're sisters, so I think like I just want to set us up for that, and that's sort of my first point is that the only thing I've done since we last met was that I went to the Paul Simon concert.
Yeah, you did.
Electric. Well, not really electric, but really fun.
Kind of mild.
Kind of really chill. I saw that he was touring a few months ago, and I was like, who would go to Paul Simon with me? Chris Mangine, because he's also sort of like an 85-year-old man.
He gets a lot of coverage on the pod.
He does get a lot of coverage on the pod. And so we ended up going to see him at Forest Hills. Such an interesting. So you know that I'm a huge Paul Simon fan, right?
Of course.
I don't know when it started. I think it was like in college. I heard like one Paul Simon song, and then I was like, "That's my fucking guy."
I think you put me on.
I put you on to Paul.
You did.
And he just sort of became a huge part of my musical digest, to be honest.
Yeah.
And so that I've never seen him live, so I was like, why the hell not? So we skipped the first like third of the set because it was all new music. Yeah,
How did
Paul
you know in
Simon is
advance?
making new music. For something like this where I'm like, what is this gonna be? I will look up the set list ahead of time, just like get my bearings.
Yeah.
And I saw that he was doing like the first third was all like, oh light, like felt like very spiritual.
Oh, he's near the end of his life.
Yes, and he also is very like his music is pretty spiritual, but I think he's gotten more down that lane. So I was like, we don't really need to. And then I saw that the second third was going to be like the hits.
Yeah.
And then the last is sort of like the hits. So Chris and I met for a drink beforehand. That was fun because it was all the people who were going to the concert.
Cute.
In Forest Hills is great, by the way.
I love Forest Hills.
That was really fun. And then we got there sort of at the tail end of that first third, and everyone is sitting. Also, the stadium is about half full.
Ooh.
Everyone's sitting. Paul Simon also sitting, his band sitting. And then he's got like a screen behind him that's just like white with like Arial print black, just the names of the songs.
Kind of postmodern.
It honestly was a little like,
Yeah.
I was like, this is cool in a sort of like he doesn't care way.
Yeah.
So the titles of each song, because it was like, you don't know, nobody knows what he's doing.
Oh, light.
Oh, light. And then it would end, and then it would fade out, and then another title would come on and he would play it. And I was like, this is, I don't know any of the songs. I'm not going to look them up, but this is great.
Yeah, totally.
And then after that third, he just sort of goes like, he waves, and then he's like, I'll be back. And he goes out, and he comes back out, and he starts playing, like Me and Julio and everything, and it was fun. And it was just a really, I went through a lot of emotions at this show. The first one was like, oh my God, this is elder abuse, because like I hadn't, conceived of Paul Simon in my mind's eye, really. And I was like, that is like a really old guy.
Yeah.
And
to regard an octogenarian is shocking.
84, which is like, I think all of my grandparents like made it to 84 and then died. So I was just like,
so it was personal.
yeah, it was personal. I was just like, and he was so at first I was like, oh my God, he's so old, and it was making me sad. But then when he got up and gave a wave, I was like, he's kind of spry.
He's got it.
He can walk. Huge. And I was like, that's kind of cute. And then he came out and he was playing these like hits, and he was so into it. And I was like, then I was moved, because I was like, wait, like it's actually so cool to be 84 and still doing what you love.
Yeah.
And like also making new music, allegedly. And like
Paul Simon using AI.
yeah. And like touring that music and going to your hometown and having like a really cool show at Forest Hills was actually super moving. Yeah. And then he was sprinkling in these songs that I think like, or maybe, I don't, to be honest, like I think of myself as a pretty big Paul Simon fan, but I'm not like, there were many old white men there who would probably like tell me that that's like I can't say that. So like, I don't know.
Old white men.
Some of these songs, maybe they were only new to me, but like he played this song Rewrite, which apparently I looked it up today. It was released in 2011.
Okay.
It was, first of all, like, I mean, all of his music has you going like this, like just sort of shaking your butt. And it was a sitting concert. I love that because everybody was super old. Chris and I brought the median age down significantly. So yeah, I was like, this is a great song. And then the lyrics are like, I'm focusing on my rewrite. It was almost like a meditative, like I'm working on my rewrite. That's like it's like the refrain is like, I've been working on my rewrite. That's right. And I was like, I wasn't listening to lyrics, but I was like, I am working on my rewrite. Like I was really getting into the concept of rewriting via this song.
Yeah.
And then I looked up the lyrics afterwards, and it's actually like a story about, it's actually pretty sad. It's about a Vietnam War veteran who works at the car wash, but has spent his whole life working on his novel. Ooh. And he's like, if I could just sell this novel, like I'll break this cycle of my life where I'm just like working at the car wash and everything. And like, he's had but it was just, anyway, both the vibes of the song and the lyrics were still moving to me. Like, you are like, you do be working on your rewrite for the rest of your life. And like, that's actually cool and fine and fun. And you can make a great song out of it. So anyway,
it's actually kind of the thesis of this episode. All right.
See, that was what I was saying. I was kind of like, and like, I've just been thinking a lot about rewriting lately, especially with stand up. Just like, I talked about it, I think in the last episode or 2 episodes ago, where just like, it is about rewriting. Rewriting is everything, actually. And yeah, like you can be rewriting your novel till the day you die at the car wash, and that's fine. Oh, I hope.
Who? Call the Who.
Call the Who. But I encourage everyone to listen to 2011's Rewrite by Paul Simon. Because it's a vibe.
All right, hell yeah.
But yeah, it was honestly the most romantic thing that happened to me in the last few weeks, just watching this octogenarian like fucking vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really rocking out Forest Hills.
And he could die any day. But he didn't look like...
Any of us could.
Any of us could. And he also didn't look like... And I was just like, this is so impressive. Like, doing what you love and like making your art forever makes you younger. It's better than peptides.
Totally.
Yeah.
Inject that into my ass.
I don't think Paul Simon's doing peptides. I'll tell you that much.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
He's doing life.
He's smoking that sweet dope called life. Oh, and I told you this. There was also a really cute moment where he played a song. Again, he would tell all these like sort of rambling stories in between the songs, but he's a great storyteller because he's Paul Simon.
Yeah.
And there was this one that he wrote a song as like a tribute to like this guy whose music he really liked.
Cool.
And to introduce that song, he was like, you know, one time me and Art Garfunkel were sitting in a car smoking a cig, and it was like right as The Sound of Silence was becoming super popular, and the song came on the radio, and Art Garfunkel said to him, "Wherever these guys are, I bet they're having a great time." And it was them in the car having a cigarette. So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to share my time at Paul Simon at Forest Hills.
Oh, that's a great story.
Yeah.
It makes me sad that they had strife in their relationship.
Yeah, I agree. But I think that I don't know, I need to look into it, but I think they are amicable.
Art's still alive, Artie.
Oh, yeah.
Is he
Confirm that for me, if you will. Sorry, troops. No, because Art is no one without Paul.
Totally.
Unfortunately.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think he's alive.
Yeah.
Confirmed alive.
His
Mitch McConnell, however.
Still a jury still out. Yeah, I was gonna say I think he's from the Philly area.
Cool.
I get him mixed up with Hall & Oates, who are definitely from the Philly area. Sorry, she's got the Legionnaire's gravel cough over there.
That was more of like a huck.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You're crazy.
He was born in Forest Hills? No freaking way. Okay. So I actually don't know what the Philly thing is with Art Garfunkel then.
You can be born anywhere and you can
can
become
move.
anything.
Yeah.
You can move.
You can fucking move. That's all for me though.
Oh,
On new stuff.
God, I'm glad you went to that, and I'm
Yeah,
glad
me
I got to learn about it from you.
You're welcome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really romantic.
It was really romantic. Tell me of what you watched and read during your time.
The sweet manna I've been sustaining myself on.
Yeah, tell me about the sweet manna you've been sustaining yourself on, please.
I will. Okay, here, let me pull out my list. God, I've got a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I saw.
All right, I'll give you your pick of the litter, right?
Okay, perfect. Oh, I love this game.
Okay. The spinning wheel includes Yesteryear. Got to follow up on your initial take on that. Lin-Manuel Miranda's upcoming film adaptation of Octet. 5-star weekend. That one's really short.
Okay.
5-star weekend. Office Romance.
Okay.
Set It Up.
Okay.
That's again a very brief one, and that's all.
I want to start with Yesteryear actually, and then I want to do. I'm going to tell you my menu actually.
Okay.
I want to do Yesteryear. Then I want to do 5-star weekend. Then I want to do Lin-Manuel Miranda's Octet.
That's a good palate cleanser.
Yeah,
at
because
that moment in time.
I'm not looking forward to that one, to be honest. So I'm sandwiching it in between things.
It's like my top choice.
It was first on your list, and then I want Set It Up. Does that work? Did I miss something?
Yeah, you want Yesteryear, then 5-star weekend. We jump up to Lin-Manuel Miranda's adaptation of Octet, and then we close on Office Romance, then Set It Up.
Oh, I forgot Office Romance. That's perfect. Yes.
Oh, do you want? Okay,
Yeah. Does that work for you?
it sure does.
Okay, then let's do
Do you
it.
want me to do it all one fell swoop?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, we can if you need
we'll
a
have
break. You can,
exchanges.
yeah, I'll talk. I won't sit here silently.
Sound of silence.
You did play that, by the way.
Awesome. Okay, Yesteryear. Hey, holy shit, so sad.
Yeah. So yeah, you texted me after you finished it, and you were like, "That was really sad," and I was like, "I guess."
That was a heavy read for me, actually.
Okay.
Also, this time around we will be spoiling the ending. Is that okay?
Yeah, please. Why did you think it was sad? I mean, it is sad, but like, explain your sadness?
You definitely nailed it that like there's no likable character.
Yeah.
But there's like such a true cruelty underlying so many of the actions or inactions of these characters. It's a really kind of like bleak view of human nature that it sat with me for a while. And maybe I'll begin with the point I kind of ended on like, in my total meditation of yesterday.
Yeah.
I think this book, as obviously it's not really an allegory for like IRL trad wifery. It's like it's a direct account of it, but I think it's true to IRL trad wifery, the bitches who are on our phones baking bread from scratch, in that it's the children who suffer most, both in those nuclear families oriented around that kind of presentation and commerce, let's be clear, and in the general sense of like that a generation raised on those ideals will suffer.
Yes.
And it like that in this story was obviously the gut punch. Like, how is Mary ever okay?
Never. Never.
No. And Clementine, my God, like parentified from the jump, but now responsible for clawing each and every one of her thousands of siblings out of this extremely abusive situation.
Yeah. And also like layered on top of that, the like having to claw them out of an extremely abusive but also extremely privileged at the same time. Like there's so much money. Like the fact that they're even able to abuse their kids this much is because they have so much money.
Right. Like she literally says, I had to wait for Doug to run out of money so that I could finally get you guys out.
Yeah.
Because he was like paying off every apparatus that might otherwise provide them safety. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. It's the privilege that like kept them. So, which is like, it's true in life. It's true. Like, gross. It's so sad.
Yeah. I guess that is. I think I got caught up in like yes, of course this is.
Yeah.
Or not caught up in it. I think that's my reaction to it was kind of like, correct.
No.
But that doesn't mean it's any less like, and it is really sad.
I think it was so impactful because it's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh God, it's so, and you spend a lot of the book kind of on this, thrilling premise, like what's going on.
Yeah.
That's my other thing. I'm like a little pissed at myself for not clocking her tea.
Yeah. I actually, when you said that, like, I don't think I would have predicted the ending because I think, like, I just don't think I would have gotten there. But I think, like, how, like, the fact that I thought it was going to be some, like, sci-fi dystopian thing when it's like, no, this book is a commentary on capitalism and, like, misogyny. It's not like, it's not a fun book. Like, it's not like she's going to get saved from or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's tactful in how she lands.
It's very effective, actually.
And it is the entertainment factor that is allowing this like insidious ideology to creep back into public life.
You're so right. Yeah.
It felt like a really, smart parallel to Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, actually, wait, that is so true. It's like a VR headset book. Yeah. Where you're like, wait, this is so fun, and then it's like, wait, no, I'm also the bad guy, kind of, because I'm the consumer.
No, right.
Yeah.
But okay, I was like, should have gotten it because Caleb is the only one who retains his name, and he's literally called Old Caleb, and like, okay, so like everyone else is a little off, but it's still your husband. He's just old. And you know what else was another tell? And this is bringing extra textual information to my reading. But knowing that Anne Hathaway was doing the adaptation and that she was playing the protagonist, I was like, okay, Annie, good for you.
Hey, she is 40 and pregnant.
I think even older than 40.
41, maybe. Yeah.
But like Annie, you can't play 31. Yeah. And as it turns out, she's not going to.
Yeah.
Because
43.
43.
Should we also
43?
And I know we said we were spoiling the ending. We kind of like jumped over what the ending is. Should we explain it?
Yeah.
You explain it?
Well, the ending is like, so this whole time you think that she's in this like, she woke up in this like dystopian fantasy or something. You think that there's something like sort of otherworldly happening. At least
she's telling you so.
Yeah, she's like,
this is not my family. This is not what, like I've been
I'm on a film set.
Into the 1800s.
Yeah, she says she thinks this whole time that she's been dropped into the 1800s, like or in this like time where she would have to actually make bread. And so I think you're always waiting for that like explanation to happen, and then it turns out that she has sort of gone mad following the like affair that happened with her husband and the nanny.
No, the producer.
Oh, sorry, producer.
Shannon.
Producer Shannon and Caleb have an affair. It's complicated. That is honestly a B plot I would love to dive into more, but I can't. That kind of like ended her run as this like mom talk influencer, and then she sort of goes off the deep end and is like, now we just have to live this life to prove to everyone, right?
Yeah. And I think importantly, actually, it's the affair with Caleb, but then also it's more
yes.
so, what's her name?
Shannon.
No,
Wait.
the protagonist.
Natalie.
Oh, more so it's that Natalie snaps and assaults Shannon. And I think that's important because Kate, like, literally Doug says, I wish my son just raped Natalie.
Yeah.
That would be an easy thing to handle. That wouldn't put a puncture in my campaign, in his campaign. That would be smooth sailing. It's because a woman
did something messy.
Did something aggressive and mean and messy.
And like, I not to get too, I know I can't really unpack the B plot, but like I like that that's what the inciting event is. I don't know if that's the correct, but like, because it is like morally complex. Like, Caleb did he abuse his power? Yes, but also he's like an idiot, and like it was two consenting adults, so that's like an added complication. And then Shannon is kind of like using this situation to like manipulate it for her own. Do you think that's correct to say?
Fair, yeah.
And I think all this to say, I think it was Natalie, even though she is a bad person, an evil person, had a actually probably normal reaction to finding out that, not normal, but like understandable reaction to, but then it does ultimately attack her.
Yeah.
So I think like that was an interesting choice to me, because it's like this woman doing something that actually like is pretty explicable, bad, but explicable, like is going to be the demise of this family.
Right. And then, so she, in punishing herself and trying to salvage the family and image that she's trying to construct, retrofits a Western pioneer's lifestyle onto her nuclear family, recedes from society, and says, oh, you're mad that I pretended to have this I'll show you what it looks like, or I won't show you because I don't have any technology anymore. And so she kind of in, I'd say, like a penance move too. Yeah. Subjugates herself and her children.
I actually think this book is excellent. The more we talk about it, because I also think that the religious stuff is handled super well. Of like, she is actually like super fucked up from her religious upbringing. Completely. Like that is so woven throughout. Like that's where she's like, okay, maybe if I just punish myself,
right?
Because she's always like focused on doing the right thing to like prove to God, her mom, I don't know, that the
people watching, the audience, the invisible audience,
that she is good.
I agree. This book is phenomenal. I also, in what you were saying, you said like, because Caleb's just an idiot. Caleb is such a good character to me, especially in how he's treated after they kind of progress into the yesteryear experience. Caleb, yes, is an idiot. And we see him through the unreliable lens, Natalie's unreliable lens too, where like it probably isn't that stupid, but he's stupid. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. But that he uses his scraps of intelligence and any leverage he has to exert just like the cruelest possible.
Yes.
To inflict ultimate cruelty.
Yes.
In yesteryear, he is like physically abusive, striking Natalie.
True.
It's taking what he wants sexually without regard for her. But like, I think of the scenes where he allows his teenage daughter to sew through the muscle of his wife's leg.
Yeah, I forgot.
He almost lets Maeve, his youngest child, die twice that we know of based on the plot. When she comes
Who's
out...
also disabled, I think.
Yeah, because she comes out blue.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have any kind of care or precaution to her child's birth. It's her older sister who's like, maybe we should breathe air into her mouth and unwrap the umbilical cord. And then when Maeve has the fever, and you know that Caleb is going to his manosphere hut to watch TV with his other fuck-ass sons.
Yeah.
And this daughter is subject to die. He is smart enough to know that, but he's cruel enough to not care.
Yes. I think he's actually, to your point, like a perfect character. I think he's a perfect representation of the manosphere that like weaponizes. It's like weaponized incompetence, but not really. It's like weaponized slight competence.
Yes, and it's like the bravado in that. Like, I know I'm dumber than you, but I have all the power in the world over you. But I can still
be super fucking evil, and
right?
Yes, and I'm still a man.
How's all that? Like, where are those smarts getting you?
Yeah,
sweetie.
Like, yeah, even when when they finally confront their marriage, and he's like, "You always thought you were fucking better than me, but like you're not. Mm-hmm. I've always had just as much power as you have, if not more."
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
He's always had more.
Right. Which is like it's like no matter how much you align yourself with the patriarchy, the patriarchy always has more power than you do. Like, you are always fucked.
There's no, you've never manhandled him. You have always been subject to his whims. It's just, and then the other thing on Natalie, like, super rational to do. I wonder how much, like, it's like, when she assaulted Shannon, it's like, that is, an understandable progression of her rage.
Yeah.
I think she was actually letting her rage, like, she was letting the valve out throughout. Especially when you get, how, like, you've got her inner thoughts, like, in italics throughout the book. And then you've got that pivotal moment where she says it out loud to Doug. It becomes clear that this, like, bitter, like, rancid thought she has about her father-in-law, she's actually verbalized on the phone with him. She's like, "You stupid fucking idiot. Like, how could you?" And he goes, "Okay." And she's like, "I'm so sorry." Like, but then you kind of think, what if all of the italics she did say out loud? Because you go back to the college roommates very, very early in the book. And they're like, "We know you hate us. Like, we don't hate you because you're different. We hate you because you're mumble shit." Yeah. Literally, you mumble shit about us under your breath all the time. I think she's all along. I think because she's such an unreliable narrator.
Yeah, God, this book is so good.
Yeah, it's like a really good book.
Yeah.
Like, kudos to Caro Claire-Burke.
Completely. And also, like, another point where you start to realize, like, she's a problem is when she leaves her kid in the car, and the other mom is like, "Hey, what the fuck?" And you're like that's another perfect example of where you're wearing the VR goggles of this book, and you're like I know she's struggling conceptually, but to like then see like she left her kid in the car, you're completely. Like, wow, I'm even getting kind of wrapped up in this.
Was I tracking the kid?
I was like, I guess I should have asked.
No, I know.
Kind of just assumed, the kid was there,
And you get it again when Shannon does her TV interview in the end, to expose.
Yeah.
To expose Natalie. But you see what was actually going on in the car when Natalie has the run-in with her friend from high school after she took her daughters to Target. And she's like, in her painting of the picture, it's like, well,
she's obsessed
and but then you have the actual footage taken by her daughter in the car, and it's like, that fucking I'm so fucking mad right now. Oh, like, she all along
was like a nasty bitch.
It's like a total nasty
which is
bitch.
Why I like her.
Me too.
And it's why the book is so compelling to me. One of the reasons why
I really liked it.
Yeah. Wow.
But it was heavy.
It was heavy. I agree. Yeah. I think because I was expecting a different ending, I was sort of like, I don't want to say underwhelmed, but again, the more I've thought about it after the fact, the more it's like sat with me in a good way.
I thought the ending was so excellent. I really did like it.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay. You said you wanted 5-Star Weekend next?
Yes, because did you see my note on this? I've read this book.
You've read this book?
Yeah, it's the only Elin Hilderbrand book that I've ever... Is that how I said that? Yeah. It's the only Elin Hilderbrand book I've ever read. 5-Star Weekend.
No fucking way. I'd love to ask you some questions.
Please do. I actually really liked it. It wasn't like I was kind of like, let me see what this girl's all about. Who the moms are always reading at the pool. And I was sort of like, that was fine.
And she is like the beach girl.
Yeah. She doesn't really do, I think I was hoping, like, at least the one I read, I might have even talked about it on the podcast. Can you believe that? How long have we been doing this?
Yikes.
but it wasn't like a romance. It was more just about like interpersonal female relationships,
Yes.
which was great. It just is like I had to be in the mood for it, but it was great
That is, of course, the vibe of the show, being derivative from the vibe.
text. Cool.
But really fun, because what cast better to explore the nuances of interpersonal relationships between women than a group of mothers? Tell the Bees from TikTok got it right when he said cast of mothers.
Oh, like mothers, like culture mothers.
Culture mothers.
I thought I was like, okay, they're all mothers.
No.
I'm with you.
They are mothers.
Okay.
We've got Jennifer Garner as the anchor, kind of like main girl.
Oh,
hosting
I
her
see that
friends.
completely.
I think she did play to type quite well.
Okay.
Regina Hall, Fordham grad,
Go Rams.
playing Drew Ann.
Okay.
She's the sports agent.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That was great.
Yeah.
She chewed on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Chloe Sevigny playing the childhood friend from Island.
Cool. Wait, this is so good.
Iconic,
Yeah.
even. Like she eats down.
Yeah.
Like, Chloe is really, really good.
She's perfect to play like a Martha's Vineyard. It takes place at Martha's Vineyard, doesn't
Nantucket.
it? Nantucket. She's perfect to
Nantucket.
play like a Nantucket local.
Act like you've read Elin before. It's all
I've only read her
Nantucket.
once.
We've got Darcy Carden
Fun.
playing the one that's like the mom friend
Okay.
whose
who's
husband
like,
is
yeah.
a bad guy.
Yeah. And then who plays like the sister lover?
Gemma Chan.
That is great.
Come
is
on.
great.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
what a cast, brother.
They were printing money they were said, here's your stack of cash.
Yeah.
Welcome to 5-Star Weekend.
Peacock is doing well.
Peacock is doing pretty well for themselves.
Thank you, G. That's a 30 Rock thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I actually don't know either. Comcast, are you involved?
Get this. Wait, one more casting announcement for you. Chloe Sevigny's daughter. She like factors in.
Yeah, she hangs out with the
daughters are
teens.
having
Yeah.
like a
They're
mother
sort of-
off.
Got
And
it.
actually, Chloe's daughter is a mother.
Okay, cool.
Like teen
like
mom. With a
yeah.
boy who then, kind of kisses the other teen.
Wait, I knew this.
They're in college. I don't think they're actual teens. Whatever.
Okay.
Guess who plays Chloe's daughter?
I couldn't begin to guess.
West.
Wilson?
West. Duchovny.
Who the fuck is
David Duchovny's daughter with Tay Leone.
Oh my god, is she beautiful?
She's beautiful, but she really works as Chloe Sevigny's daughter.
Interesting. For those listening, like David Duchovny is like my idea of the perfect man. Unfortunately, he is like a sex addict.
No, totally.
But I love David Duchovny. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, it's like that could be your daughter.
If I were just Tia Leone.
Yeah, whatever. We've done that before on this podcast, for sure.
For sure.
Okay, here's kind of like a few reads. I want to understand how this compares to the book.
I'm trying to remember.
So Regina Hall, like, kind of is like the Aziz Ansari of the Me Too movement, but for mental health.
Oh, yes. No, this does happen in the book.
Okay, because she's like canceled for particularly she's the agent for the soccer star, a young woman soccer star.
Yeah. Who's the tennis player who like...
Oh, Naomi Osaka.
Yeah, who was like, don't talk to me until I've had my mental health crisis.
Completely. And
Yeah.
she is still that way, by the way.
It's sort of a play on her, I feel like.
I agree, but the way the narrative is set up, the plot is like so. I think Posey is the name of the athlete, and she's like, I need to don't talk to me. I'm having my mental health crisis to the press. She's like, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna miss my next game.
Yeah.
And Duran is like, girl, no, like we don't do that. And she's like, gets canceled for being like, she is fine. Like she doesn't have mental health problems.
Look away.
Like stop.
Yeah.
And the whole internet is like, you're not taking mental health seriously. But then she's proven right because Posey wanted to go to the Knicks game to watch her boyfriend play.
That is what happens. It's golf in the book, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure. She wanted to go to like Augusta to watch his last round or something. Which I say what you're gonna say.
Well, so it just kind of felt like an interesting shot at a valid movement by like having it co-opted.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and using it as a function to kind of like redeem Druanne.
Where it's kind of like, well, she's right. Like
Women don't have mental health issues.
Yeah, and it also makes like women look kind of bad of like where it's like you're skipping your big event to go to your boyfriend's event. Like,
Yeah. The whole thing felt kind of like, weird way to prove Druanne's mettle.
Yeah.
But okay.
Well, I think that's very Elin boomer. That's very boomer.
I felt that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then the other kind of plot point I wanted to check with you on.
Yeah, check me.
So-
Let's check.
What we must remember, even though it's very hard because she is divinely beautiful, is that Gemma Chan's character is crazy.
Oh, completely.
So scary.
Yes.
Like, okay, so here's what I want to know from you. The way the production choices were
Okay.
very humanizing around Gemma Chan's character. We as viewers know from the very beginning, the first half of the first episode, what her deal is. She's calling her flight attendant friend saying, what am I doing? Why am I here? Like, this is crazy. Because, of course, she's been having an affair with Jennifer Garner's dead husband.
Mm-hmm.
And then she posthumously reached out to Jennifer Garner on Instagram being like, if you ever need to talk. Got into her bonnet. Climbed
built
into
like
her
a
skin,
friendship.
Built
Yeah.
a codependent friendship.
Yes.
Wherein Jennifer Garner feels like, I can't host this weekend unless my emotional support Gemma Chan is there.
So this is completely accurate to the book so far.
So you know from the beginning that
Yes.
what
Yeah.
Gemma did.
Yeah. Probably within the first like third, you're like, okay, I see the Matrix here.
And I get it's a choice you have to make so as not to have an absolute chilling, bone-shivering reveal later. But it is that scary.
And
You're in my house.
And I actually think like that's where I like Elin didn't really do it for me, where I'm like, you've come up with this really interesting premise, but you really could have gotten my goat if you had like I think that she's very interested in like more like the interpersonal, like how are these two women going to navigate finding that out? And I'm like, I'd be more interested in the thriller of like, oh, this woman's been stalking me, which you do actually get in the end, kind of.
Yeah. I mean,
But
Jennifer Garner
you
is
know
like,
the whole time, which is disappointing.
and I guess it feels a little untrue. Like if this is meant to be a close study of female friendship,
Yeah.
I actually really don't believe, like, I get it. They like really came to understand each other, Gemma and Jennifer. No matter what. Because like if the information were revealed to me the way it were revealed to Jennifer and the
Yeah.
other 5-star girls,
Yeah.
it's such a trust issue. You're traumatized from that. You spend years working through the Gemma Chan of it all.
Right.
You're not just like, you get out of my house.
Oh, you had an affair with my dead husband?
No, you feel so icky.
You
You're
feel
like,
so violated.
How
Yeah.
did this person get herself in my
Web.
million thread count sheets?
Yeah, she's like a famous food influencer, Jennifer Gardner,
Yeah.
in the show. I do think, I think that would have been way more effective, at least on screen, to be like, to have this big reveal, and then I don't know how you would change the ending though,
Well,
because
but that's how it worked out for the characters themselves.
Yeah.
It was a wait, what moment?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but I'm leaving the country after that. I'm changing my name and leaving the country.
I'm for sure never talking to Gemma Chan again. I'll tell
I'm
you
never
that much.
talking to anyone new ever again. I'm deleting my account, which is my business.
I'm finally retiring.
Oh my God. Like, and she's just like, yeah, like, leave and don't come back. But I'm
Yeah.
mostly fine.
That is completely crazy. And I think that's why I didn't find the book that compelling, because I was kind of like, okay, so this is so puffy. This is so like nothing really happened.
But boy, did we learn to love the island.
That part is fun. And I do like you get like the little, I don't know how much the show goes into it, but like the Chloe Sevigny, you get
That's
her, the
cool.
unraveling of her situation.
Yeah.
And I think at the end, Jennifer Garner finds love again, right?
Yeah. Timothy Oliphant.
Oliphant.
Can you look up what else Timothy Oliphant is in? Because you would for sure recognize
Oh, I think,
him.
is he gray in the hair? Yeah. I think I know Timothy Oliphant.
You know Timothy
Yeah.
Oliphant.
He's got kind of like a voice.
Yeah, against Jennifer Garner. Like, they are lovers there.
Has he got kind of a voice like this?
Voice like that,
Yeah. I think I know Timothy Oliphant.
Timothy Oliphant, yeah. So that's 5-star weekend.
That's 5-star weekend. Would you give it 5 stars?
4.
4. Wow, pretty generous.
I really did enjoy it.
Okay. I don't think I'll watch it because I do think like I've read it. So
Well, but you're watching for the mothers.
that could be interesting.
Call your mothers.
Call your Chloe Sevigny.
Won't you?
I am kind of interested in seeing David Duchovny, his offspring, act.
You're a pervert.
I didn't mean it in a pervert way, obviously.
I want to see my daughter.
Okay, what do I get next?
You got.
Oh, is it time for Lin-Manuel?
Don't worry, it's brief. Lin-Manuel
I
Miranda
can't see how that's possible.
is adapting the play, the musical, a cappella musical,
Okay.
octet for screen. It's
Forest Green?
for screen.
For screen. Okay.
And actually, the cast goes kind of hard.
Mothers or no?
Yes. You've got Rachel Zegler.
Okay.
You've got Zegler. You've got Amanda
Seyfried.
Yeah, Knox was coming to mind. Amanda Knox. No, Amanda Seyfried. You've got the guy from Severance, who's the manager.
Oh, the manager.
The guy who lives on the severed floor and manages them. He's gorgeous. He does the marching band.
Oh,
Here's
Trammell.
your egg party. Trammell.
It's Trammell.
It
for
is
sure.
Trammell.
Trammell Tillman.
And Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan Groff.
A favorite of the pod,
Yeah, a
obviously.
favorite
We're
of
like
your- yeah.
I'm obsessed with Jonathan
Yeah.
Groff. Get this. Jonathan Groff. Okay, so of course I read the entire plot of Octet on
Like you're
Wikipedia.
gonna like sit in my lap right now.
So I read the whole plot of Octet on
You're so
Wikipedia.
excited.
Okay. And like the premise of the musical
Okay.
is like grappling with the isolation that this technological era has kind of like situated us all in.
Okay, got it.
It's like, God, we're all so lonely in this
Yeah.
digital
Age.
time. Yeah,
Okay.
age. Jonathan Groff sings a whole solo song about Candy Crush.
Kidding. Oh my god. That's about to go triple platinum in your
My Spotify Wrapped is cooked.
set.
Jonathan Groff.
Oh my god, imagine crushing to that song. You are gonna ascend.
Oh, catch me on level 10,000.
How much gold do you have to give to get an early cut of that?
I'm going to DM him. Send me a raw recording of your Candy Crush song now.
Send it now.
Jonathan, please.
If you don't, I'll keep playing forever.
Yeah, huge for me.
Wow. And so, okay, so it's an a cappella group.
Girl, that's all.
Okay, you're right. It was
That's
very
all.
brief. Okay, that's awesome. Crushed it. Okay, clear that Candy Crush row.
Okay, Office Romance.
Okay, tell me about it. I actually don't. You need to tell me what that is.
This is like AI slop on Netflix.
Perfect.
Which I actually
Okay.
feel bad about because it was, it's all the names. It's Brett Goldstein.
Brett Goldstein. Okay.
He actually wrote it, and I think he's a pretty good writer.
Okay.
It just the problem is if you give J-Lo a vehicle, she'll
ruin
slash
it.
the tires. You know.
Okay.
And okay, I'm hard pressed to believe that these two have a rumored off-screen romance.
Like you don't believe it?
Because these two performances are from Virgins. I think the problem with J-Lo generally is I think she kind of does everything through a lens of self-consciousness.
Oh.
Like she's so hyper conscious of
Her
performing
image?
J-Lo. Yeah, the brand of J-Lo. I don't think she ever really acts.
That is such a good take.
And then that's a hard scene partner, no matter what. And I'll be honest, Brett Goldstein does not fly for me as a romantic lead.
Really? Okay.
It's very stiff.
I don't watch Ted Lasso, so I can't speak to him pretty much at all. I like his face, though.
I do too. You like his build too.
Don't lie.
You like his body. You like his body.
It's not just his face, it's his body, too.
Yeah, you like his body.
I mean, yeah, probably.
It's exactly what you like.
You're telling me I like his body.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. Really, all I've seen J-Lo in, to be frank with you, is The Wedding Planner.
Totally. Which is probably her best.
Yeah, I actually think she's pretty good in that. But she is, now that we're talking about, playing like a really, I would say almost like, there's no like, this is like feels fucked up to say, but like her sex appeal in that movie rests on the fact that she's so buttoned up. Does that make sense?
Yes, it certainly
It's sort
does.
of like she's interesting as a romantic lead because she's always wearing that tight ass ponytail.
Yeah, the content plays to her strengths.
Yeah. There is like a self-conscious aspect to that character.
Right.
Well, Made in
Yeah.
Manhattan.
A little bit the same, honestly.
Made in Manhattan is actually her best.
But it's a tight race between that and The Wedding Planner.
And I would say like those movies succeed on her scene partners. I hate to say
Yeah, I mean,
that.
Matthew McConaughey is like so fucking hot in The Wedding Planner.
Early Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I like he's woo, call who? I think what's also really hot about that movie is that he's kind of cheating the whole time.
Totally. And then, did we say his name? Ray Fiennes, or is it?
Ray Fiennes?
I think I don't.
Oh, in Made in Manhattan. Yeah, that's how you say it. Yeah.
He's fabulous.
Yeah, and talk about a guy with sex appeal.
Oh yeah.
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 Call who?
Oh, the woo. Yeah, but J-Lo is always just kind of J-Lo in a wig, J-Lo in a ponytail, J-Lo in a maid's outfit, and she's mostly playing J-Lo.
Right.
So there's a distance between the performance and her.
Okay.
That's my take. Okay, so this, like, I can't even believe we just had real discourse about J-Lo because this movie doesn't deserve
Unbelievably bad.
it. Yeah. So there are some great, like, bit parts in it.
Okay.
Betty Gilpin is in it, and she's a phenomenal actress in my estimation.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough of her. I haven't watched like Glow or anything like that. So.
I just saw her in the bottle episode for Widow's Bay and was like, oh, wow,
right.
bitch.
I forgot that she was okay.
I
Yeah.
think she actually got an Emmy nom for that.
Wow. Deserved.
Yeah.
Everyone in Widow's Bay should get an Emmy.
And Matthew Rhys, the first
to double
nom
Yeah.
since 95.
Oh, I thought that I just read it and they said first ever. Great.
First
95.
in our
Okay.
lifetime. We're so young.
Yeah. Mhm.
Unless the awards were before or after March.
But
then
they're
this
also
is-
using that as like it's been a really long time. So it really doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you're so right. Okay, so Betty Gilpin can do anything, but I don't want to see her synthetic pushy ever again.
Okay.
They do a shock value birth scene so I should be clear, this is like an AI slop romance, sorry, but also written by the very talented Brett Goldstein.
But he's been AI slopped, probably.
Yeah, it's troubling. And I think it succeeds on certain comedy dimensions, but it does not succeed as a romance. And maybe
Okay.
that's where the whole thing feels a little off. You're
Yeah.
like, is Gemma Chan here? Like, why am I getting the heebie-jeebies?
Call the Who. Gemma Chan is here.
I'm so scared right now. Gemma Chan is in my house. She's infiltrated my innermost circle. Yeah. Okay, so they do like a shock value birth scene where they do like full spread eagle, synthetic pushy with bush, baby coming out.
Thank God she had a bush. Baby
Yeah.
coming. Okay, so was
Baby
this
coming
like
out.
you never saw the pit birth scene?
No, I didn't.
That one was crazy.
Oh, there was no goo. There was no blood. It's just like hairy head and hairy push. It was so weird.
They're like, hair is enough of a political statement. To put a bush on a woman, that's enough.
but
God
it's
forbid
a clean,
we include
fluidless birth. Okay?
God forbid we include blood on her
God.
vagina.
Yeah, it was. It's also New Jersey, like
Pilled?
pandering. I'd say more than pilled.
Okay.
So it's like they work at an airline in New Jersey, wherein
United.
it's United. Yeah.
Is that Jersey? Well, I know
No, no,
Newark
no.
is very.
I think
United.
JetBlue is the only New York-based airline.
You're probably right.
It is of it.
It has a hub. That's the.
It's a hub.
Yeah, Newark is United's hub. Okay, now that we've established that,
Yeah, it's an airline. J-Lo is the CEO of it.
of course, she's always like, yeah.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
And like she took it over from her dad, but she's the one who grew it into a real business.
God, this is just like my baseball romance that I've been reading.
And Brett Goldstein, it's like he becomes general counsel for the airline. He's like trapped living in the States because he needs to be near his sister who is serving an indeterminate amount of time in federal prison for macheteing off a man's head. And that's not a joke. And
That's real.
they
Okay.
keep visiting. It's like, this is all weird.
Okay.
But at the very end, when they finally, well, no, there's like this plot where J-Lo's like, I always dreamed of going to Manhattan. I always dreamed I'd make it to Manhattan. Take a train. Hop on.
Also, you're the CEO of an airline.
Hey, babe, hop on NJT. You're there.
Get an apartment.
Easy to do. We do it.
We do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was crazy. And then, like, at the end, they're like big romantic climax. Nobody's climaxing in this movie. It's like in a moment of passion, Brett interrupts a press conference where J-Lo's trying to step down, but he intercepts.
Of course.
Yeah, intercepts before she can. And then like she's like, I'm the best CEO in New Jersey, which means I'm the best CEO in the world. And it's kind of like, okay, like
You can't even cross the river.
it was unearned.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do Jersey,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the rest of the movie could have been set in
Anywhere.
where was People We Met in Vacation? What was the
Oh,
Ohio? Linfield.
Linfield.
It could have been Linfield.
Could have been Linfield.
You don't get to make the climactic moment somehow predicated on New Jersey.
New Jersey.
When this whole thing was filmed in Linfield.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay.
You know.
Also, do you think it's because Brett Goldstein is British and he was just like, New Jersey?
Maybe. He does it like a lot of Anglophile shit too.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That's all I got on Office Romance.
Okay.
Do you want to, let's flip to your book because it sounds like there's some
Oh, okay. Are
parallels.
you sure?
Yeah.
So there are some similarities, I would say, between that Office Romance and what I just finished, which I have teased on the pod, In Her Own League by Liz Tom Ford, baseball romance. Hated this book. At the beginning, I was like, okay, yeah, interesting. Like, love baseball romance. This is obviously a Tessa Bailey. I talked about that. So it is like super heavy handed with.
And to be clear, it's not actually.
It's
Tessa
by Liz Tom Ford, but
But
she
it's a
went to
Tessa
the
Bailey.
Tessa Bailey School of your damn hips.
Totally.
And like graphic sex scenes. I was talking to Jupes about this, like when we're doing hardcore smut like Tessa Bailey, we've said this before, like if the world building is bad, now I'm just reading porn and
Yes.
then I feel icky.
Right. Because a good woman doesn't read porn.
Exactly. Which we don't have time to unpack that. But I also just like, yes, smut is porn to some extent. But like what makes it so interesting and so like I think such a women like so important for women or to women is the world building
Yes.
and the storytelling. That's what makes it, that's why we like it so much. So when it's not done well, it really pisses me off. But this is another example of just like they are publishing anything. So I think I told you like the general premise, it's like baseball team owner got passed down from from a living grandfather, excuse me. And immediate tension with field manager.
Yeah.
that was very like brief, short-lived, and then it was like, okay, we're fucking. Got it. And then similar to what you were talking about with, what were you talking about with like, Drew Ann?
Drew Ann.
There was almost a Drew Ann plot line in this where like the central conflict, but once they get together, the whole conflict is like, but this is unprofessional. And no one is... We shouldn't. And like, it is important because this is the first woman ever owning and running a baseball team. So like, she actually does have to be concerned about her reputation. But she's not acting like it at all. She is ultimately having sex with the coach in her office at the ballpark.
That's what J-Lo did with the
It's the same.
Totally.
And like, also there's at one point where she goes to like a work event. They're always having these like parties. It was her grandfather's retirement party. And so the whole team is there. And then Coach's, I forget what his name is.
Just call him Coach.
Coach's daughter is there. I told you this, that Coach's wife died very young, and then he took the daughter in.
Oh, it wasn't his daughter?
Not biological, but still familia. Her name's Miller.
The daughter's name is Miller?
The daughter's name is Miller. The dead wife's name? Claire.
Oh.
And, you know, as I was reading, I said, Claire, unfortunately, is such a dead wife's name. My dead wife, Claire.
Yeah.
Like, it actually has a ring to it.
It's, like, gorgeously tragic.
Exactly. It's like, Claire had the best smile. You know, Claire in the past
was a good
tense.
woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Claire was a good woman.
A beautiful woman.
Yeah, she was beautiful. She lit up the room. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of how the name is. But anyway, she leaves Miller to him, being like,
well, yeah, she's dead.
Right. But anyway, at this work event.
How old is Miller?
She's like in her 20s. She's about to marry one of the
players.
Coach who used to be a player. There's so much incest happening. I couldn't even map.
She's 20 and she's marrying another coach. She's in her 20s. He has just retired from baseball, so it's probably no more than a 10-year difference. But there's a lot of age gap happening. I think I already told you this is an age gap romance as well. So Miller, is Miller our protagonist? That's the way you introduce Miller.
I can't remember the name of the protagonist. Oh, Emmett is the name of the coach.
Which coach?
Coach.
Who's on third?
In her own league, if I list Tom Ford. What is her name? Reese. Okay. So Reese and Emmett are our main characters.
Reese owns the baseball team.
Yes. Emmett is the head coach. Yes.
But Miller is marrying
his daughter, who's
an
marrying
assistant coach?
Yeah.
Are those two guys the same age?
Well, Emmett's in his 40s. He again, not his biological child.
Sure.
It's complicated. So anyway, but what I'm trying to say is they all go to this fucking retirement party, and Reese this whole time is like, no one can know that I'm having nasty sex with Emmett. And then they get to this party, and Miller's a pervert.
Okay.
She's kind of fun in that way, but it's also like, okay.
Yeah.
Miller comes up to her and she's like, I can see you fucking my dad. She like says that.
Ew, Miller.
Yeah. And then
Ew, Tessa.
This is what Reese says to her in response. Sorry to break it to you, Miller, but your dad is very fuckable. She said that at a work event. And nobody knows that they're fucking yet. To this man's daughter. So I'm like, you don't get to be girl boss.
No.
And then like do that.
You think HR won't come for you too?
Yeah.
HR protects the firm. Yeah. You're not the firm, bitch.
And even like the whole time they're like, the whole team knows, but they're being really cool about it. The team's actually really supportive about it. And I'm like, okay, baseball organizations are made up of like hundreds of people. Someone is not gonna be cool about it and someone is gonna leak it.
Yeah.
Which I get that there's an element of like suspension of disbelief in all of these books, but I'm just like, don't make the central conflict like, can she still be a girl boss?
Right.
Like you don't, get to have.
She is to begin with.
You don't get to have both, and also you have done no world building about this in this story whatsoever. So like, why should I root for her to like maintain her reputation as this, like,
Right.
I just don't think you get to have both. You don't get to
Totally.
have like, this is porn and then also like
There are
half-assed,
stakes. Yeah.
half-assed your like feminist plot line.
Completely.
So that pissed me off.
That's a great note.
And then as I said, it was really poorly written and it was kind of astounding. And then it got even worse as we got to the end. I think she was sundowning. It just like, I was like, she's running out of steam. Like, she was really, it was
Wow.
bad. There was one point at the end where like, they're both, each chapter flips back and forth between perspective. There's a point where they're both at the field because it's like a holiday, but Reese is there because she's a girl boss, so she's like at her office anyway. And she's like, in her chapter, she's like, I'm at the office today even though everyone's home because I'm working so hard. And then in the next chapter, Emmett's like, I go upstairs to Reese's office. She's here because even though everyone's off. And it's like, Liz Tom Ford, you didn't have to tell me twice. Like, I get that you're like hammering home that she like works really hard, but like, cut it.
Like,
Fucking
right.
cut it.
Like, get an
You're
editor
pissing me
to-
off.
You're
Get an
pissing me
editor.
off. Uh-huh.
Sorry. I
it
will
sounds
not ever be
terrible.
reading. She's going in my category with like the Bodyguard author, Catherine Senner, of like never to read again.
She's got a new one out.
Don't get
And
me
it's about
started.
cruise.
It's about a cruise.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. Definitely not reading that one. I watched Atonement.
Yeah. First time.
First time.
Green dress. Green dress.
Is it okay to have a commentary on a movie that came out in 2007?
Absolutely. Also, it's like canon. Like, Atonement is evergreen fodder.
Green dress.
Green dress.
So the reason I watched Atonement this weekend was because I wanted to watch something romantically devastating, and like all I could come up with was like Brokeback Mountain, and I was like, that's like too devastating.
Yeah.
So I wanted something sort of lighter. So I went with Atonement. And my first thing is that the word atonement is sort of beautiful and haunting in that it sounds like what it is, you know? Am I alone in that?
Oh, it's such a good word.
Yeah.
Atonement. Great word.
Boy, did this deliver, and it also on what I wanted, which was devastation. And I think what I realized watching it is that I like in a romance, this is specific to like drama romance rather than like a rom-com.
Okay.
I like when they don't end up together. Is that... How do you feel about that?
I think I like it.
Yeah, I like it when you urine so hard that you die.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And then
Good take.
thank you. And then the other thing I wanted to say was, this is just more of a discussion point. Cunt as an erotic word.
Girl, so much of the
I
media I
know.
consumed.
I know.
Cunt.
But what do you... So I think, to me, like, actually a central plot point in this movie is the misrepresentation of the use of the word cunt.
Okay,
Is
say
that...
more.
Or were you guys getting that when you watched it in 2007?
I don't remember.
I just watched it like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Or last year.
So the event that causes everything to sort of start to unravel is that the guy, you guys are just gonna have to, the main guy,
Yeah.
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy.
He writes a letter that's like sort of like erotic, and uses the word cunt.
In an erotic capacity. Yeah.
He uses the word cunt in an erotic capacity.
I want to do something to that.
Yes. And then he writes it and he like laughs and he's like, I can't send that one. And then like writes a new letter that's like, I have never known how to say that I love you, basically, like, but I do. And he accidentally gives her the one with the word cunt, but he gives it to her little sister to give it to her. And of course the little sister, she's a little sister, she reads it.
She's a big problem.
She is a big problem. Bryony. And she reads it and she totally freaks out because she knows, because she's 10 or whatever, that cunt is like the worst word you can say. Even in this World War II era, she's like, cunt is the worst word you can say.
Which is crazy because it's England.
Yeah, but sure, yeah. But she reads it as like he wants to do something to her cunt, like this is scary.
So
and then
she still does interpret it as.
but
like,
she's also like, she even says to her friend, what's the worst word you can think of? Like there is like that she knows like it's a bad word.
Yeah.
And so she totally misinterprets it, and then it kind of causes this whole thing where she now thinks he's this bad guy, and then whatever. I can't get into
him
the
for
whole
a sexual assault he didn't commit.
Yeah. So I thought that was like a really interesting plot point of like how those two words, how that word can be used so differently and like mean such different things in different contexts, because it does get used in an erotic context here and there.
It does.
And I just wanted to know what you thought about that.
It always takes me out of the ordinary.
Really?
It does. Used in an erotic context, yeah. I'm always like, whoa, hey. Call the who. Like.
It does. It almost always takes me out of the ordinary.
Yeah. It was in a book I read recently, and now I can't come up with that.
It always feels like a little violent.
Right.
Like, I think if it's used in an erotic passage, like, there almost has to be an element of, like, consensual violence. Does that make... Not has to be, but I think
sense.
that makes it a little less taking me out of the ordinary.
Yes, and that is the edge of it. Like, it's... So if that is the dynamic between the people, I guess you're right. It's like a little bit more like...
I actually kind of prefer it to, like, say...
My sex.
No, I was not going to say that.
That's the worst one.
That is the worst one
That's the worst one by far.
Pussy.
Wait, what'd you say?
Pussy. I don't... Pussy.
Yeah.
Can't get into that right now.
Yeah.
I don't like the word pussy. I don't like that in an erotic.
Yeah, I agree, but it lacks the edge of violence that I think is what's so alarming to me about cunt. Because it does have that, like, history of
like, you bitch.
Right, slur.
Yeah.
Like,
it's got a bit of spin on
degradation.
it.
Yeah, it's got some spin on it. Some dirt in it, too.
Yeah. I think I'm, like, mostly it takes me out of the ordinary, but sometimes I'm like, okay,
cunt.
like even in this movie I was sort of like whoa, but then I was like it was kind of like, because even Keira Knightley reads it and she's kind of like, you're interested in my cunt. Which again, like the British part of it, you can't, like, I can't untangle the British of it all. Maybe that's just what they say.
Yeah. And sweet as a modifier. That's nice.
Right. Actually, if you throw in some modifiers, because it's kind of like, I almost like the ear feel of cunt. It's very like sharp and like, I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah.
No, I agree.
Like, whereas
with that.
pussy's, God, I can't even say it. It's so like,
Gross.
It's gross. It's like saccharine almost.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good description. Yeah.
Cunt is like sour.
Cunt is, it's a zap.
But you have to have earned your stripes to say it, I think.
Yeah, I
As
think
a man.
I don't like it when like the totality of the sentence is like action verb to cunt. Like I'm gonna do X, Y, Z to your cunt. But if it's like
Your cunt.
your adjective cunt. Most writing guidance says eliminate adjectives. I say if you're talking cunts, put one on.
You better look like Betsy Johnson walking out the door. If you're talking about cunt, there better be so many. You better look like Carrie Bradshaw talking about a cunt.
You bet. People better be like, why the hat? Why the hat?
Why that?
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah, just add a couple adjectives into your 5.
I do think that. That's such an interesting premise, though.
Yeah, I thought so too. I mean,
No.
it was an interesting. I actually think it's like almost a perfect plot device of using a word that can be like so misunderstood.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And okay, so
And it's, of course, it's not like the central event, but it does cause it like adds, and especially because the younger sister is such like a writerly words person. I think it's like words matter to her so much that she then abuses them, unfortunately.
Totally.
But like, yeah,
it kind of all does hinge on that word.
yeah, it's certainly part of it.
Ooh, you.
You know, I wouldn't have had that take had I watched it at 12, which is when it came out. So
Okay, spring chicken.
so it's good I waited till 31.
Yeah. When
Until I was ready.
Yeah. Okay, so in Office Romance, there's a scene where Brett Goldstein says cunt probably 45 times in the span of 45 seconds.
See,
But
I'm arresting you.
Well, he's actually doing, like, he's playing with the dynamic understanding of that word, because he's like, I'm British. No, I'm British. It's
Yeah,
like,
I'm
it's
allowed
fine.
to. Right, when I say it, it's different.
Right, and then he proceeds to, like, demonstrate all of the different applications. Hey, you cunt. Oh, you're a cunt. Like, it's like he's giving all these, like, scenarios where he'd say it in a jovial or friendly way.
Yeah.
But he ends up just saying the word so many fucking times. And I was like, when did we cross the line where this became okay in a mainstream Netflix comedy?
That's actually, I don't know if we have.
Well, it was interesting, but then I was like, I've heard this word so many times today, because Set It Up, which is the one piece of media I've not yet talked about, the only redeeming piece of it for me was Lucy Liu's performance.
Okay.
She's phenomenal as Zoe Dutch's boss.
We're always talking about Zoe Dutch.
Yeah, totally. Well, that's why I watched it. Like,
You were looking for another vehicle.
Well, when we talked about voicemails from Isabel, you were like, she's so good at rom-coms, because Set It Up is so good too. And I was like, I remember not liking
I
that.
liked Set It Up.
So I had to return to make sure. And
Yeah.
yeah, I hate it.
Okay.
And it's mostly
We
because...
usually agree. This is tough.
Speaking of virgins, Glenn.
You think he's a verge?
He is so
Sexless?
repulsive as a romantic lead to me.
I've only seen him as a romantic lead in that and
Anyone
Anyone
But You.
But You. Anyone but him. That's how I
totally.
feel. Anyone but him.
Bro, there's a scene in Set It Up, because it's in Enemies to Lovers, right? Where,
Yeah.
like, they're still antagonistic toward each other. They're, like, in opposite elevators, both the doors closing, and he's just, like, stolen her dinner, for her boss's dinner from her. And the doors are closing, and he goes,
Oh,
he does the smile from the horror film, The Smile.
so well.
And this is years before The Smile would come out.
The Smile.
The Smile is so bad.
The Smile was also was inspired by Glenn Powell. Some
Yeah,
some
like,
have said.
literally. And this is like the moment where we're supposed to start feeling like, hey, this
Oh.
I felt like, call the police.
Gemma Chan is outside the elevator.
Is that the other? But in that movie, Lucy Liu, again, the best part of the movie is like the whole premise is each of them, Glenn and Zoe, have very demanding bosses, prohibiting them from living their lives, let alone being together, but also driving them towards each other.
Yeah.
Lucy Liu, towards the end of her arc with Zoe, where they're starting to really see each other more, like she's giving a note, and she's like, I know you think I'm cunty. And Zoe's like, oh, I no. And she's like, don't be one of those women who can't say cunt. And this is again in like the early 20s. I was like, okay, all I know is when I made a mixtape for my dad in high school that included Ben Folds Fives, Zach and Sarah, or no, The Bitch Went Nuts.
Okay.
There's a line in it that's like, she called me cunt and stabbed my basketball. And this mixtape had 20 songs on it. I would make them for my dad's drive to work.
That's nice.
He came back. He almost never had any notes besides, awesome, Mal, thanks. He came back after that when he said, do you know one of the songs has the worst word you can say on it? I don't think...
You went to the
Ben
Bryony
Folds
school.
5.
Don't say
He
cunt.
went to the Bryony school of, that's a really bad word. And now Netflix has a 1-minute segment in Office Romance.
I do think it's been like a 2020s shift in America where people are saying it more.
Yeah.
But it will never be how it is. I'm actually really shocked that Set It Up has that kind of like, because that I'm like, with Brett Goldstein, I'm like, okay, he's trying to be like, hey, America, use cunt. Whereas like Lucy Liu, that feels like a commentary on like women in the workplace and like, but maybe people have always just been using it more than.
And now we're adults. So
Right,
we
like
know.
it sort of feels like it was a word you were allowed to use once you graduated college.
We were Bryony and now we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we were gonna do something right now.
It's like so crazy. We're actually going to tell you we finished our books, but
Oh my god. Yeah, we don't have time.
we
though.
don't have time. That's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
Next time.
Yeah, we'll get you next time.
The writing update is there's no time.
There's no time. There's no time like the present to not talk about it. So it's anyway. Truthfully, though, we were going to talk about something, but we can't. We can't because we've run out of time.
Yeah.
So instead, we're going to do that next time, and I'm going to ask you. I can go first if you want.
Yeah, I do want you to go
Okay,
first.
but I'm just ready.
Well, so am I.
Okay,
huh?
then you
Why'd
go
you say
first.
that like such a cunt?
And that was romantic. That you could use cunt now.
Totally.
Anyway, what's the most romantic thing that happened to you this week, cunt?
Thanks, cunt.
This is
Thanks,
starting to feel
Adam.
nasty.
Yeah. Thanks, Adam. Okay, so again, I've not really been making it out into the world.
Yeah.
The Legionnaire's riddled world because I've already succumbed. But I have been walking my dog. That's been my main interaction with humanity. I was bringing Hector in from his walk. He's famously just obsessed with returning to his home.
Okay.
It's just singular focus. Once I allow him, like, yes, we can go inside, sprint to the elevators. So it's rare that he would like indulge any other distraction while we're waiting for elevators. He's interested in getting on the first car out of Vietnam.
Yeah, there's sort of a working theory right now that Hector's agoraphobic.
I kind of think so. We've hired a professional, and I'm not kidding. But we're waiting for the elevators, and right next to our elevators is our building gym.
Okay.
Though
Yes.
neither Mittens nor I are members of it, and it has frosted doors.
Yes, frost and window pane.
Totally wrong. Say that. Save for probably 1 foot strip at the top and bottom of the
Yes.
door. That's not frosted. But
Yes.
again, no human person is so tall or so
Tiny.
short.
Unless there is a baby in the gym.
Totally.
Oh!
Foreshadowing!
Shoot, okay.
So, like, Mittens and I have no idea what goes on in that place. We've
Right.
got no idea what the deal is. But it's right next to the elevators. Hector becomes super interested in the doors to the gym.
Okay.
And he's just low enough. He sees into the gym perfectly. Hector knows everything about the gym.
Oh, to be in his brain.
He's never told me anything. I don't know. But
It's between him and the gym.
and again, he's almost never interested. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's like, get me home.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, he's really, really engaged with the gym, and it's like, okay, why are you being weird? I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's, and I'm talking to someone while we wait for that. We were making idle chatter, you understand? So I'm kind of like, hey, he's being weird, but it's fine. Okay, and then I'm like, come on, Hector, like the elevator's here. It's your favorite thing. Go home. And he's still pressed up again, kind of fogging up the only unfogged part of the glass. And all of a sudden you see a tiny baby's hand smash up to the glass trying to pat Hector's nose.
Oh,
He was communing with the
God.
baby. And I was none the wiser. I'm sure neither was the baby's owner.
Yeah, they were like, he's the only one who can see outside of the gym.
Totally. But those two were
crazy.
having
That's so cute.
a kiki. Yeah, isn't
Oh my
that cute?
God, and Hector was so into it.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
You just see a tiny baby hand smash up, wanting to touch Hector so bad.
There's nothing a baby loves more than that guy's face.
Oh, totally
they
smushy.
think it's so silly and
is.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You showed your baby.
I showed
nephew.
my nephew Hector, and I was like, "Look at his nose," and he just laughed.
laughed and
Yeah.
laughed
He's
and
like,
laughed.
That's not a nose. That's
No,
crazy.
He's right.
Yeah, that's really a good one.
Isn't that romantic?
Oh, mine sucks compared
Should've
to
gone
that.
first.
I totally should have. I'm the Travis. Fuck. I'd kill a Trav.
Yours. Okay, so kill a Trav. What's the most romantic thing that happened to you this
so
week?
stupid.
It's not a competition.
Okay, but I lost. I was walking home from the bus today, and this is so fucking stupid. So I just was sort of, this is a buzzer beater where I was just like, romance, come on, show me something. And I was on my block, get out those maps, and this woman who was like probably our age was walking towards me, walking alone. Like, I'm just trying to make this sound better. I'm like, she was walking alone. She was tall.
Paint me a scene.
She was a woman. She was wearing like a white outfit.
Right.
She looked like she was coming from work. I don't know though. And she passed. Oh my god, I just spit so much. She passed under like a tree that was kind of low hanging, and she just reached up and touched one of the leaves.
Oh my God.
And brought her hand down. She didn't even take a leaf. She just was like, I can touch it. I was walking, and I just it was romantic to me because of whimsy.
So she did the middle school boy jump and hit the door frame.
Yeah.
And you said romance.
I was like
baby.
inner child. I was like, this woman, I don't know, it was just sort of charming to me that she was so bored that walking under a tree, and she was like kind of tall, and she was like, boop. This is such a bad one.
No,
Thank you.
I think it's really good. And actually, it is serving the primary function of this question, which is to force us all to reconsider and,
Yes.
yeah, sift for romance in our lives. Because I will be honest, if I saw the scene you saw, my internal monologue would be,
Fuck
don't
you.
touch that. Why'd you touch that? Don't touch
Oh,
that.
I'm such a toucher, you know me. Because I'm always
know.
like fidgeting with shit.
And I'm such an oldest. Don't touch that.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I was like, I should try that. I should touch more leaves. I gotta add that to my list.
That's actually the right curiosity to have about the world and about others.
I'm like so in touch with my inner child that some would say like, hey, kill Peter Pan inside of you. It's time to kill Peter
Hey,
Pan.
lost boy.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I have been so like, I just need to write them down more because I've been taking pictures of romantic things
Yeah.
too because I'm working on like a content series. And I forgot to take a picture today of something else that I found romantic was that, you know, Charles, my hairdresser, has, yeah, my hair looks great, has a
she
note
told
card.
me to put on this hat. She said maybe a hat today.
It's very humid out. So anyway,
He has a card, you said?
he has got a large note card that he's had since the whole time I've been with him, and it just has the date of each appointment and what he's done to my hair. And every time I show up to get my hair done, the card's already set up in my
His
like
Claire
chair.
card?
Yeah, it has my name and like yeah. I've gotten the same thing for the last like 7 years, so it always says the same thing, and it says like how long I sat under the heater and like what toner he used, and
Okay,
it's
that's
really
deeply
cute.
romantic.
That's okay. I should have said that one. I feel like I talk about Charles too much, so I didn't.
You take a picture of the girl with her leaf.
No, because I thought that would be weird, and
Should've
I
been
forgot
wearing
to get a
meta
picture
glasses, you pervert.
of the note card because I did want to get a picture of that, but I forgot.
I bet you could ask him for it.
He'd be like, "You're so fucking weird. I love you," and I'd be like, "Finally, I love you too."
Hell yeah. Also, Siege texted us today. I love that there's a thunderstorm because he can't go outside and smoke. He has to be with me.
I love Charles, but not in a sexual way. In a
Uh-huh.
romantic way, for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, my favorite thing about getting my hair done by him is like the whole time he's jonesing for a cig, and it takes so long to do my hair, and then he's finally like, "Ugh." He runs outside to rip one.
Yeah, totally. That's so true.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, good game.
Good game.